Hello and welcome back to Let's Mage Dragonage Origins with Eboncloak 55 from the Alpha. Yeah, I actually said the Origins part, so that's great. So, this is actually the place where I started, if I remember right. I was lying in this bed? I'm not too sure. Maybe it was that one over here. Anyways, I was somewhere around here. And let's see if something changed. Yep, I can loot those same spots again. At least that one was one that I could loot before too. Anyways, but let's go on and find out what happened in this cycle. First up, since we do have a rogue, we can loot everything from here. Well, probably not everything, since there are different lock picking skill levels, and I'd expect some of them to be just too hard. Yeah. But a lot. Let's just stick with a lot.
You've returned to the tower? Why did the Templars let you through? Are you here to warn us?
This was my home. I want to see what happened to it.
I see you still care about the Circle and our tower. Unfortunately, the Circle is in grave danger.
Yes, the abomination and demons.
You've heard then. I suppose the Templars would not let you in without warning you first. The Templars have barred the doors. They will only open them if they intend to attack us. Is that what is happening?
Don't worry, the rite of illumination has not arrived yet.
They sent for it then. I feared they might have. What else could they do? So Gregor thinks the Circle is beyond hope. He probably assumes we are all dead. They abandoned us to our fate. But even trapped as we are, we have survived. If they invoke the rite, however, we will not be able to stand against them.
Did Irving survive as well?
If anyone could survive this, it would be the first enchanter Irving. It was he who told me to look after the children. It's a long story. I erected a barrier over the door leading to the rest of the tower, so nothing from inside could attack the children. You will not be able to enter the tower as long as the barrier holds, but I will dispel it if you join with me to save this Circle.
Very well, I will help you.
Once Gregor sees that we have made the tower safe, I trust he will tell his men to back down. He is not unreasonable.
Then we should set off immediately.
You want us to assist this preachy schoolmistress to rescue these pathetic excuses for mages? They allow themselves to be corralled like cattle, mindless. Now their masters have chosen death for them, and I say, let them have it.
Why do you treat the cycle with such scorn?
Look at how they live. Servants of the Chantry. They lack respect for themselves and their own power. Why should I respect them?
Okay, I don't like any of the choices. Gods, everyone deserves respect, even cruel people like you.
Have it your way.
Petra, Kenan, look after the others. I will be back soon.
Wyn, are you sure you're all right? You were so badly hurt earlier. Maybe I should come along.
The others need your protection more. I will be all right. Stay here with them. Keep them safe and calm.
Have faith, we will not fail.
Your confidence is refreshing, though you should make sure it does not blind you to your weaknesses. If you are ready, let us go end this.
I know Morrigan will have quite something against this, but yeah. And I will take with me Morrigan and probably Shale because I can't tank yet. So I won't be able to lockpick. So yeah, that's that. Morrigan disapproves, it's only -3. That's acceptable, I guess. Anyway, then let's get going.
Here we are. I'm somewhat amazed at myself for having kept it in place this long.
You did what you had to do, Win.
It made me very weary at times, but I had to stay strong to keep us safe. Be prepared for anything. I do not know what manner of beasts lurk beyond this barrier. Are you ready?
I'm ready. Destroy the barrier.
All right. Be on your guard.
So yeah, let's get going then.
Of course.
The Desire Abomination. Rage Abomination. Hunger Abomination. Everything is alright and I got a level up, that's great. So first I'm gonna loot those books. Nope, that's not it. Here's something quite valuable for Morrigan, so this place is worth it in every sense. Except, I mean, other than being able to recruit Win, which is a healer, Mage. Okay, let's see, can I... 33 for this and 30 for this one, okay. This one needs 33 as well. It's quite a good spell, but I don't think I'm gonna use it. Even though Spell Bloom is quite a useful spell in every way. I guess I will just stick to learning Blood Magic. Wait, previous. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna put these points into the magical stuff like that. And later on I'll go into Constitution just so I can grab those skills early. Since the skeleton thing is quite the useful spell. I know the new fire spells would be great too, but I'm gonna stick with that. Okay, now let's retreat a bit and fight those abominations. And as I already said, this character will be quite the interesting test project, since I will make him a tank, blood mage, and a arcane mage, which basically gives me better defense stats, so that's that.
Like
But so far I'm not able to tank yet, so that's a bit of a bummer, but whatever, right? I sure hope I'm louder than those noises from the game. I better zoom out a bit, just to make those noises a bit more silent. Actually, I guess I'm gonna make a cut to take a look on this if I'm not too silent compared to those noises, so see you in a second. Okay, everything is alright, I'm still louder than this stuff. And yeah. And I just remembered about the spells I can choose. This one? Nope. So it's this one. Since I have blood magic, I don't really need the spell bloom. And I do have the death spittoon. Siphon. There. Okay, yeah. So let's go going further. Remember this place?
Please refrain from going into the stockroom. It is a mess, and I've not been able to get it into a state fit to be seen.
Owain?
Yes, it is I, Owain. You remember? I was trying to tidy up, but there was little I could do.
Yeah, I could make another Fire Emblem joke, but no. It would be too horrible if it were the same Owain. Don't you want to get out of here?
I tried to leave when things got quiet. That was when I encountered the barrier. Finding no other way out, I returned to work.
And people say that golems aren't very lively.
Oh, Wayne, you should have said something. I would have opened the door for you.
The stockroom is familiar. I prefer to be here.
It seems that you're safe for now.
I would prefer not to die. I would prefer it if the tower returned to the way it was. Perhaps Niall will succeed and save us all.
What is this Niall trying to do?
I do not know. But he came here with several others and took the litany of Adralla.
But that protects from mind domination. Is blood magic at work here?
I do not know.
Niall was in the meeting. He would know. Blood magic. I was afraid of this.
We'll be able to handle it.
We should find Niall. The litany will give us a fighting chance against any blood mages we encounter.
I wish you luck. Perhaps this will be over soon and things will return to the way they were. Goodbye.
As for the reason I chose the first blood magic spell or the fireball spell, since this is not so necessary yet. Yeah. The reason of it is because the blood magic. Can I take a look at that some way? I don't expect so. Nope, I cannot. Every one of the choosable specialties gives stat boosts, but only when you have at least one spell of it, so of course you will have to start with the first one. And since I didn't take it beforehand, I didn't have those stat boosts this thing the blood magic gave me, so let's start off over here.
All the noise and bother.
Okay. Or not. Maybe I should have headed right to them. I thought I should first check out the rest. I didn't think the battle would start automatically. Even if I were not to walk there.
Come, let's shed some blood.
So that's that. But let me loot this blood mage first. The chest I can't loot. Ah.
Please, please don't kill me.
Tell me why I should spare your life.
I know I have no right to ask for mercy, but I didn't mean for this death and destruction. We were just trying to free ourselves. Aldred told us that the Circle would support Loghain, and Loghain would help us be free of the Chantry. Don't you remember what it was like living here? The Templars watching. Always watching.
Yes, I understand. I hated it too.
The magic was a means to an end. It gave me the power to fight for what I believed.
Fighting for what you believe is commendable, but the ends do not always justify the means.
You don't really believe that, do you, Wynne? Change rarely comes peacefully. Andraste waged war on the Imperium. She didn't write them a strongly worded letter. She reshaped civilization, freed the slaves, and gave us the Chantry. But people died for it. We thought someone always has to take the first step. Force a change, no matter the cost.
Nothing is worth what you've done to this place.
And now Aldred's gone mad, and we are scattered, doomed to die at the hands of those who seek to right our wrongs.
And you do know, and all you do now is wallow in self-pity. Pathetic.
What else can I do? I'm trapped here.
I will spare you, but I will not let you escape. Will not help you escape.
Thank you. The Maker will surely turn his eyes on you for your mercy.
Oh yeah, I could give Wynne her Amulet of Memories. There you go, Wynne.
A generous gift. Thank you ever so much.
This thing looks cool, so I'm just gonna use it once. That's one of the people she knew appear. Even though I don't know if there's some way of knowing all these. Probably you can find something out in the books, or maybe it is in some older DLC, which I kind of think that is not the case, but yeah, still a chance.
It's your time to die.
Let's see now.
If I must.
Oh, this should be nice.
Okay, now discharge corpse. Those piles of books, and this is, yeah, this is a lock chest. Okay. As for the next room, if I remember right, that was the room I remember.
It's your turn to die.
Let's see. I'm still not that bulky, so I cannot withstand those corpses. I think I need... Wait, I do not need to shot myself. I'm still fine. Thanks to the healing spells. Did I give Morrigan the healing spell already? Okay, so is it in tactics? I will switch this one to ally health less than 25% and use heal, please. Okay, so now Morrigan has healing inside of her tactics, so she will also heal people now. And yeah, this is the place I thought it would be, because there's something funny, I guess. I don't think the person is explicitly useful, and there is not someone I can take into the party or something like that. But there's someone here, and he's hiding, so I need to find him first. But first, let me loot everything I can find. Okay. Someone in there?
No.
Reveal yourself, or I will chop this cupboard to pieces with my staff. Believe me, I can do this.
Oh, Maker! Oh, please don't hurt me! Please don't! Please don't hurt me! I'm no one. I'm not important. I just don't want to die. Oh, Maker!
You're not going to die. Pull yourself together.
Thank you. I suppose I can breathe easy now.
Godwin, Mage of the Circle of Ferelden, at your service.
I'm pleased to meet you.
Oh, not as pleased as I am that you came along when you did. There were demons everywhere, blocking my exit. I decided that the best thing to do in that situation was to hide and be very, very quiet. I just really want to be somewhere safe. I think I might stay here for now. Maybe go back into my closet for a little while.
I've killed most of the demons. You could escape.
And go where? The Templars have locked the door. I'm just going to stay here and see what happens.
Very well. Take care.
Thank you again for saving me. May we meet again in happier, less life-threatening times.
I'm not too sure, but I think this one was a merchant later on, or at least someone who gives us a quest, or something at least. I'm not too sure about that.
There must be some...
Blood mages. blood mages are a bigger threat than the abomination, so I'm gonna attack those first.
Too easy.
Okay, good thing I have had bought so many backpacks, so I have quite the great capacity so far. I will not loot anything great in this tower since I don't have anyone who can burst open locks, but it's fine anyways. Okay, now those scrolls and another closet. Okay, now I guess this is the place. There was something around. Nope, this is not the place. Okay. Highlight everything that is selectable. Nope, nothing here anymore. Then I guess it will be around there. I believe so, yes. I better save, just so I don't have to get through this mess again. Okay, now let us see. Ah, there it is. The toppled statue. Now it's gonna be hard. A statue of Andraste lies defiled. There's a small glass phylactery in the base, somehow sealed within the otherwise solid stone carving. Continue. The area is unnaturally cold. Dark shapes swirl around and slip off paper within the vial. I will take the vial. The glass fractures at your touch. Continue. Okay, those revenants are extremely powerful. So I hope I can beat them.
Of course.
Good thing I have 2 healers, so Shale should be able to survive.
Run while you can.
Run in fear.
He's at least immune to our basic attacks. And I better shroud. Okay, that was too late. And the Revenant wants to attack me. Wait, he can pull me over those benches? That's not cool. Let me stun you. Okay. Nope, 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 nope. That's why I was extremely careful about that. Wind, can you heal? Healing spells on cooldown. Revival, please revive Morrigan. We need her.
I shall do so.
And heal up Shale. Yes, okay. Darkspawn is a real bad choice. Tractor me. Okay, Shale died, which is terrible.
Such a shame.
Since the revive spell has a lot of cooldown. Let's see if I can still defeat this one. I doubt that I can, but okay, let's enable blood magic.
Wipe them out.
But let's just see. Okay, he's going after me, so I better disable blood magic. So as long as I can keep stalling him, he will eventually give up chasing me. Yeah, that... No, he doesn't. But I need Wind to... Actually, I just need to stall him until Wind can revive again. because that is my best option so far. You can do a masses pull, but this way I will stay behind the... Okay, he switched to win, so I better attack him again. And I'd better have Win run away while I burn this guy.
Off we go to combat!
Uh-oh, okay. I feel kind of trapped. Good thing I'm faster than this guy, which means I can use some spells on him. And I always need to hide behind such things, so... Win, heal yourself. Okay, it's fine. And I'd really wish you were to run away.
Good.
Please, just die. Okay. Whew, okay, those things are incredibly powerful, as you have probably seen. But they contain a lot of money, so that's incredibly worth it, I'd say. But it's better not to fight those guys while other enemies are around. At least not while you're still as weak as I am, since I have 3 damaging spells, which isn't that kind of great, I guess. Yeah, I could go upstairs, but I want to check out the room of...
This is Irving's office. I half expected to find him here, but I suppose that's too much to hope for.
Yep, indeed. Now let's see. Let's go up there now. Or actually, let's make a cut and I'll take a look on how long this episode is, so see you in a second. Okay, I'd say that's a pretty fair deal of 1 episode. So I'd say that's it for this part. I hope you enjoyed it. If you enjoyed it, please go and watch the next episode too. So until then, bye.